Hi, ladies and gentlemen, this is Christelle Martinette, and I'm here with a reading for the month of December. And I've recorded this part of the video after I've done everything else. And what I'm seeing is that the spread that I'm using and the cards that I'm using the tarot of the elements, the elemental tarot. And I mentioned it in the beginning of a couple of videos, so forgive my repetition. And the VERA SIBILLA, what would life be without them, to clarify. And I have the my antler runes with me this time. What I have found is that the spread that I'm using, and I feel like I'm repeating myself, I hope I'm not, gives me some insight into what is coming up in the year of 2018. The questions you raise in the month of December, the plans you go into the month of December with. There are certain parts of the year through the elements that I read in the cards this month, and I'll give you some insight on that when they come up. You will see. So this is a December 2017 reading and a peek into 2018. That's enough. Let's get into the readings. Virgo, this is Christelle Martinette, and I wanted to show you my stones before I started. I have a polished fluorite here, which is keeping me company during your reading. My moldavite here again, and this polished citrine, which is bringing us light here. So let's start your reading. What is in store for you at the end of 2017? My goodness, I can't believe it myself. It's ending, and the beginning, and the possibly developments in 2019. 2018. Boy, did I skip a year. See what's in store for Virgo. December. Oh, okay, let me show you the cards. The Strength card, the World card, the Five of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the Six of Swords. All right, well, we have the Strength card here, and coming into the month, let's say, what is on your mind? What are you asking yourself? You're sort of making, you want to be gregarious in setting your intentions for 2018. You definitely want to open your heart. You want to open your spirit. This is a card of, this is Leo card, the period of the sun. And you really do want that sun to shine on you in the next year. And so it seems that you're thinking, you're questioning, you're desiring something for yourself that will leave 2017 behind. You want the sun coming in your life. And what do we have here? What are you going to do to get it? And this is the World card, and it's the Capricorn period, okay? The December 21st to January 20th. And this is the period of time where you're going to complete loose ends. You want to get out of the year and finish what you have started, and possibly just close circles, all right? Just put an end to things you don't want anymore, and do it nicely with regard to people that you have interacted with, be they with you now or be they no longer with you. You would like in your mind to put an end to the windmills that have been going on around and traveling around and around. And the environment that you have, the Five of Wands here, the Five of Wands are, again, this is Jupiter and Leo. The Leo period is being brought up to you again. And this is your environment. You are in the desire of having sun in your life, you know. You're about to say, throw in the towel. That's enough. No more fighting. No more pain is what it is. I don't want any more pain. You're on a mission to avoid pain in your life. And what do you do with, are your emotions? How are you projecting your emotions? This is the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Wands is, they're all the fire signs, you know, they're the Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Again, Leo. Again, that fire and sun, you know. I believe that something very important is going to happen to you in this next summer, in the Leo period, and it has to do with passion. We're going to clarify that first of all, and then this Six of Swords. Okay, the Six of Swords. Everybody would think, well, I'll be moving on to a better place, surely, but it also, the Six of Swords typically talks of transporting things that have passed, that no longer serve you. Let's say that for me, in this spread, I'm looking at something very, very swift and something that will be occurring after the new year. This is Aquarius, the period of Aquarius, and so we're saying January, February, and you will start cleaning house then. I'm going to take the Sibilla cards on both these tarot cards, on both the Ace of Wands and the Six of Swords. Virgo, let's see. Let's see, the Ace of Wands, your emotional life. Yeah, the beginning of, all right, what is, it's telling me that it's, you're blocked, you have been blocked, this prigione, the present, and you've been blocked from beginning, from new beginnings. And this is the conversation, and conversazione bambino, the child, and it's time now for action, and that is, you know, they're just confirming that. Let's see what they say to the card of the Six of Swords. Moving to a different place. Okay. Vedovo, the widower. Could be male, could be female. Love, amore, and stanza. This is generally communication, and it's a very fast card. And what I'm seeing is you will be, and it's very important that it has covered, that it has illuminated this card, the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords, as I told you, it is a card that typically ushers out old, ushers out past, ushers out, excuse me, and you're moving to a different place. And this is what I'm seeing. But in the month of December is when you actually will be getting some form of signs, some kind of signals that will come to you at a spiritual level, that you will make you understand. And they come from unconditional love, from true unconditional love. They will make you understand that it is time now, then, to let go. However, as I mentioned, the Six of Swords is a card that talks of Aquarius, that it's Aquarius, and it will be in the period of Aquarius. So we're spanning, you know, there's a lot of things going on emotionally for you in the next 2 and 3 months. Let's take the runes to see what the casting has to add. Okay, nothing has fallen. Interesting. All right, now we're flying here without a net. This is Aljeet's Merkstave. Aljeet's is usually the rune that gives you, that protects you, and your emotions are at nerve's end. You know, your emotions are on the surface. They're open wounds. Okay. Now, the interesting part of the casting is this Wunyo, which is right over the Five of Wands, and it does tell you that out of pain comes joy. And okay, and what a cliche is that, you might say. But in this case, we did say that the Five of Wands was a card that talks of the Leo period, and that was brought up over and over again. And I do dare say that we'll come back and, you know, you'll write to me in August. You know, you were right, Christelle. the joy will come. And over the world, you know, you are closing those circles are coming round. You're tying knots and leaving things in the past with that World card and the actions that you will be doing in the month of December. But VERA's there to beating time that tell you, okay, you can do that. It won't end there, Virgo. You will need time before you can go forward. And the interesting, quite interesting, are 3 runes that have fallen on the Ace of Wands. And the Ace of Wands is the emotional, you know, the emotional side to the spread, and how it has been difficult for you to go forward emotionally. But we have here Pedro in a very interesting position, because it's sort of looking down at both Awats and Fehu, which are both bright stave. And by the way, bright stave is upwards, and murk stave is opposite. I mean, people keep asking me that. But what this tells me is that the signs, I spoke about signs from the universe, right? And you are in a position of being able to do that only and if, Virgo, you're able to still that mind, to still those windmills, because abundance will be again coming to you once you can cool and calm the mind. I'm not talking about control. Remember that. I'm not talking about control. And Awats is there as a protector. So if we can calm the mind and work at a different dimension, abundance then will return to you both emotionally and economically, Virgo. I hope this was of help to you, ladies and gentlemen. Namaste, and until we read together again, bye-bye.